Previously on Let's Talk Savvy.
I always say some stuff y'all saying I could never relate. If a man tell me the truth, I'm gone. The thing, if you tell me you gonna play it by ear, I'm gonna put you on the leash.
You can't change a man, period. The man has to want to change himself.
That is the most sickest.
Yes, 10 years. I done put this good thing on you for 10 years. You ain't fell for nothing.
Ooh, boy, that's toxic. No, what you just said, I wish I would've got that. What you just said, I don't care, but I'ma tell you I care to get you to beat down on yourself so I can do exactly what I want to do. World. I want to get back into what we were saying a few minutes ago about the backlash and just how everything was going, and that how as women, we'll say, okay, well, no, I don't want to know, but no, we're not going to say that. We do want to know. It's just how we go about it is different. Some women, they going to pull a gun on you to know. Then you got some that's going to want to inbox you want to know. Then you got some that's going to call you. It just depends on how they go about it.
Some women don't want to know. Some women are okay with allowing a man to cheat in peace. Definitely. Some women don't.
Paying all the bills.
You know, some people just don't want to go through it. It's not all about bills. I heard a lot of that. If he's taking her home, I heard that. So if he's taking her home, then he's okay with me. Well, some people can be put in an emotional space. Like, I can be put in that type of space where I find out my man is cheating and I'm able to get over it in a certain, a decent amount of time. Some people might stay there.
Without retaliating?
Who said not what? What do you mean, retaliation?
He cheat on you and you won't retaliate?
Well, I don't know what I would do. I can't say what I wouldn't do. He might be set on fire. I might just walk away. He might get beat with a bat. I'm not going to say what I will and what I won't do, because sometimes I find myself in positions where I'm just so immature when it comes to my emotions. So therefore, I can't say what I will and won't do. I try to have control over it, but I don't.
I love how you admit who you are, though.
Always, because
I love that.
If I'm honest about who I am, I accept who I am. Who can hurt me? Yeah. What can Savy say about Farrah that can hurt me if I know who I am and I accept myself, flaws and all? You can't really do anything. Nothing. So I just find it easier just to be me, accept who I am, the things that I have to work on or I see fit to work on. That's what I do, I'm in control of my life and my destiny, and whatever route I'm going, I'm in control of that. And nobody can stop it.
Yeah, you're right. Then, I'm thinking about the whole commitment thing in St. Louis. It's probably going to be hard. Don't you think it's going to be kind of hard to find somebody in St. Louis?
Do I really want someone in St. Louis?
You want to always hear it.
I don't.
Ain't you that girl that created that group?
And
ain't you that? Because then the man may look at it like, you know what I'm saying?
But I don't think
these St. Louis men, they get around. You may have been messed up one of his little things, and you could be a new one coming in and be like, ain't you that? And they created that group.
Listen,
so you gonna go to another state and get him?
We live in St. Louis. You can tell a man you have HIV and he'll still have sex with you.
You know what?
So do you think for 1 second he wouldn't have sex with me?
That first interview I did.
No, I didn't, but that's a fact.
If HIV looked like this, I'm just saying
that's real.
That's the first interview. What she just said was facts. She sat right there and she said it's on her profile, public. And she said, I'm HIV positive. And the man said, if it looks like this, I want it. So what she said is facts. Y'all probably like, ooh, messy. But at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Because men are facts. Look at it like this. Men are like kids in a candy store.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? They see it, they like, ooh, 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 ooh. They don't care if that piece of candy gonna get them diabetes, gonna get them toothache. They don't care what the effect of getting that piece of candy is going to have on them. Only thing they know is that they want it. So,
piece of candy.
Me starting that group, do I feel like it's going to be hard for me to date? No, I don't. I mean, before this group even started, I've been in situations. Let's say back years ago.
What was you doing?
I was married. I had separated from my ex-husband. And I had a side dude too. And
oh, juicy. You said you was married and you had a side job.
Yes. Okay. I played the game too. I'm a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? I played the game too, but on social media, I've always used that platform to be who I was. Even before SIS Is He Cheating, I put a side-by-side with my side dude and a side-by-side with my ex-husband and had a whole eulogy about that situation. So it's not, that never stopped me from getting a man or speaking whatever I wanted to speak or post a picture or something and say what I had to say. That never stopped me from having love interest. So why was SIS Is He Cheating stop me?
Do you, also, since you brought that tea up, do you regret having a side dude when you was married? You don't regret it?
No.
Not at all?
Nope. It taught me a lot of lessons.
It was that bad?
No. Honestly, I don't think my marriage would have lasted as long as it did if I didn't have a side dude.
Oh.
Honestly, wow. I'm gonna truly say that. I don't regret it because right now where I'm at.
So he was your cheerleader to keep your marriage going, but he was still being a side dude.
We were both married.
He was like, "Nah, baby, stay married."
We were both married.
Oh, so
we met before we got married. Both of us were broken up from the people we ended up marrying, and we just didn't. After time went on, it came back. It wasn't even a thrill of sneaking. It was just, it was easier. I had two men that made one great man, and that was cool with me. But then I was a little girl then. But down the line, I became a woman. So now I'm in a state of mind where I know for a fact I will never cheat on anybody I'm with. I'm strong enough to where I would say, I want to be done with this. I'm not happy here. I want to go our separate ways because I don't want to be toxic to no other man in that area. I don't want to damage him in that area. You know, I just have to take responsibilities for the hurt I've caused. And I don't want to be that person no more. So I don't regret it. I've learned a lot of lessons from that situation.
I love that.
A lot of lessons. I've recognized my worth. You know, I know what I will and won't tolerate. Boundaries. I mean, just I've learned a lot about myself out of this situation. So no, I don't regret it. Nope, not at all. And actually, I feel like my side dude is my soulmate. But sometimes soulmates don't end up together.
That's deep, Farrah.
Yep.
That's real deep.
It's true.
You feel like your side dude was your mate.
Was my soulmate. I still feel like that's my soulmate.
Well, what stopped you from getting them then? You're not married.
Well, sometimes soulmates don't end up together. And I've just accepted that. And if it's meant to be, it'll be.
It'll be.
And I want to be chose by whoever my spouse is. I want him to choose me. I don't want to do the choosing.
See, why I say the whole side thing is because I feel like the name side person, that thrill that comes behind it, it gives that fire because it shouldn't be no side person in the first place. So I feel like in a way it creates an imaginary emotion because the thrill of being a side person, there's no commitment. You just get what you want. You feeling void.
Who says there's no commitment?
No,
with a side
when
piece?
you say a side piece, so you tell me you gotta tell somebody to be
my
your
side piece couldn't mess with nobody other than me and his wife. What do you mean? It's a commitment. No. Yeah, it was a commitment with stipulations. Yeah, you can't date anybody outside of what we have going on. You can't deal with any other woman. You can't travel with any other woman.
But your wife.
Or me. She can only go to two places. Oh, I was something else.
I was something else. The only person you can be with is the wife or me.
Period.
Y'all would have been talking for each other. That couldn't have been your soulmate.
What? Please.
I disagree.
We lived good.
You think so?
Yes, I really feel like our partners accepted the fact that they knew about us.
That situation is on fire. Y'all knew about each other.
They knew about us. I'm not good at lying, stealing, or cheating, honey. I'm getting caught, period. I wasn't good at it. And they knew about it, and they never went anywhere. I felt like, I think that was a part of the reason I got a divorce. It definitely had a lot to do with it.
Okay, so it's fair to say with everything. So I can say with everything, I would like to resurface back to the fact of which you creating the group, I would say everything that was talked about. I brought it up because it's women that wants to know why was it created. Even though you told me why, it's certain questions I asked because I wanted to make sense why the group was made. Now I would say with the divorce, with the side dude, with your experience and how you feel about being committed, I feel like that's the real reason why the group may have been made. Yeah. All those things, I feel like personally with just listening to it, but then that's my take, but then you got to kind of look at it like when somebody else viewing, they're going to be like, okay, well, now I see why she made the group. You see what I'm saying? Because you got your personal reason. You know why, but the reason why we talked about all those things is because you want to kind of give people their intake on why I actually did that. Because it's some women out here that are very, very angry. And it's some women that if they do see you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
kind of want these problems.
No, they may not want the problems, but you gotta be like real. You gotta look at it in a reality way. That's why
I am.
You know, it may be a woman out there that's very angry, probably been married for 18 years and was cool with it. And the fact that you put it out there, you know, some women they're not right. You gotta kind of think of it.
You mad at me because your husband cheated? You can't be.
I'm just saying, when it comes to that group, things can get and I know you know that with the backlash, it can get very dangerous.
Well, I am a very spiritual woman. Let me say this: I'm a very spiritual woman, and
covered by the blood of Jesus.
Yes, and this is the reason, I don't carry a gun. First of all, I think I'm too immature to carry a gun. I'm sure I can be PMS and it might shoot somebody, but I'm one of them people that truly feel like God has me covered. So I don't walk around in fear. I don't walk around looking over my shoulder. Whatever I meet, if I meet up with something like that, then I handle it accordingly. You know, I'm not just ignorant right off the bat. But if you want to go there with me, I'll go there with me. And as far as, listen, some people might look at it as the background that I just shared with you. That's why I started the group. No, it was basically only so that we can provide a platform for women to find out information about their love interest. That's bottom line. Me and my friend Chloe Love, we started a group a couple years ago. SIS Is This Your Baby Daddy? STL to Kansas City. In that group, people were finding their kids' siblings. It was just so much information that was coming out, you know. People were building, their kids like was talking and they didn't know nothing about it. Like this one guy had like 10 kids. Everybody on there like, I have a son by him, I have a daughter by him, I have this, I have that. So therefore I saw how that helped different people. And I was like, okay, we're gonna do this again. Let's try it like this. So it wasn't really like, I wasn't trying to be malicious. Honestly, I wasn't trying to be malicious.
That wasn't your motive.
No, not my motive at all.
It just ended up that way.
Just because, I mean, everybody don't want to deal with the hurt the same way. Anything I kind of put my hand on, though, like really me having a voice, it goes viral. This wasn't like, I had several different groups. Fuck shit. It went, a lot of members in there went viral. It was like all the class clowns in St. Louis met up in one group and just showed out. You know, I had Farrah Roe. They used to get over 25K views a night. And it was just me on there talking about whatever. No topic was off subject, anything. People all around the world. So it was like, I don't know. I just feel like it's meant for me to be known. It's just like, this is just like a stepping stone for where I'm going to end up at. That's it.
Okay, I want to go ahead and get into the last question of the night, and that will be because we don't want to always focus on the negative of a situation. We always want to come out, you know, kind of viewing it in a positive light, especially coming from Savy. Let's talk Savy. So, even with that whole negative outcome, how do you feel this will boost you as a positive influence? I want to hear some more. The whole thing about SIS Is He Cheating, that's fine with the group, but how are you going to use this platform, SIS Is He Cheating, to turn it around to be something positive, to boost whatever audience you want, whatever voice you want? What direction you looking to go into? Well,
how do you know I want it to be positive?
So you just want to be negative?
This is the thing. I'm a very controversial person. I don't care about speaking on things that other people might be thinking. I'm controversial. I always say Wendy Williams is my mama. Gail and Oprah are my aunties. Period. That's just what it is. it's so many different sides of me. We can get on whatever level you want to get on with me. We can get on religion. We can get on politics. We can get on anything you want to talk about. I can get on that level. Check me out, podcast, What Up Though Radio. I mean, whatever you want to talk about, I can get there. So at the end of the day, I don't know what path this is going to take me on.
Taking day by day.
Day by day. Mm-hmm. Only thing I know is I've always felt like my voice was going to be heard on a big platform. I don't know if it's going to be something more spiritual. I don't know what type of platform it's going to be, but I know people are going to hear me. And people are going to want to hear me. I have that ability to pull people in. And so wherever it end up taking me, hey, I'm ready for the ride.
So just taking day by day, it's fair to say. So I love you. Like I said it a couple times through this interview, you were so honest about who you were. Even when I just asked you what platform you want to take, you said, "Oh, who knows if I want to be negative?" I love your honesty. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this interview up. And as you can see, Farrah, she's going to be who she is. Yes. SIS Is He Cheating created the group. She's on fire for her platform, and we're just going to go ahead and wrap things up.
SIS Is He Cheating will be coming back in the fall once these men get a little bit more comfortable and it gets a little cool around our area. So be looking for SIS Is He Cheating. We might add a little global on there too since we took over the world.
Okay, Farrah. She is so extra. She do a whole bunch, y'all. Dang. Now we gonna wrap Let's Talk Savvy up.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for tuning in, you guys.
I enjoyed it.